Takers here, Alpha Red in the 2v3. There's lots of damage done to Aquino on one play already, but it's going to be coming in early. Mayrol's very aggressive coming through Con, and everything settles for a moment.
Is there a flashbang here? No, there's not even a flashbang to get past this AWP, and that's a great shot from PTC to find it. That's going to be the save called from STK. Doesn't fancy his chances of winning it. He'll be bailing, running out with his tail between his legs. Lucid Dream just about hold on to another one, but so very close these rounds. Very chaotic, all down to the last couple of seconds as well.
That shot from PTC, absolutely nuts.
Dirt, straight dirt.
Beautiful little flick. And now that's going to be the 2-round difference. Lucid Dream, very close indeed to making this comeback happen. I thought Alpha Red were pretty much a certainty to close out this match, but that M4 will have to be played around now for Alpha Red. STK, not a great half so far. I think he did time out earlier, so he's only got 6 kills since then and died 8 times. That's not a good statistic to have. And Olivia obviously going absolutely hard in the paint so far, but they need to get him that AWP again.
Exactly that. Like, a lot of those kills have been with the AWP. We haven't really seen too much rifling, and that's because there hasn't really been much of a chance of it. It's just been saving or retake situations that are really awkward. It's just been the AWPing really that's allowed him to shine, but maybe we'll see some more of that again. You certainly want to hope so. With the money that they have, it's going to be very tight to be able to get an AWP out in the next round. If they could afford one at all, it'll have to be Glass Cannon, and they've actually invested into this round, so I don't think anyone will be able to afford it now. 2,300, the most money on their team. Unless they can steal this one from PTC and hold that over, I don't think they're going to have an AWP in the next gun now, unless they double save, which we don't actually see a lot of double saving in current economy system. Usually teams will force at least one round, if not 2, rather than taking 2 Glocks back-to-back. Or USPs, whatever it may be. That is part of that altered economy where you do just get overall a little bit more money. It's probably about the same averaged out, but with the loss system, you get a little bit more in these lower rounds. So most teams will invest a little bit at least. That said, they are placing off against a full gun, and Lucid Dream doing things properly, taking it very slow, using their utility. Don't want to get caught out by any sort of cheeky, sneaky stacks, which there is a couple. You can see one on your screen just there on the left. There was a boost on Arch, but they've given up on it just at the wrong moment as the T's get here.
On that rotation, might have just been hurt as well by CBBK. Flash towards bracket, good control to have. Mollying out the corners, making sure everything is nice and structured on the approach. Wrapping around the bomb site, no one going into the potential stack at Diggity. Crossfire's going to be dealt with the long way. For the long-range engagements. Up in apartments, though, Olivia could be the thorn in the side, but goes out through that smoke as well, and that is very dangerous indeed. Now this round all falling apart for Alpha Red. There was an opportunity. Foxes still with this smoke. I thought that they were going to start to rotate the smokes and buy more time, slow down that push, but just never happened.
Fortunately not. The pistol's going to hang around at least for a little bit. Foxes with just the P250 and the smoke. It's a grand total of $500 invested in the round. He's going to hang around, try and do some damage. Worst case scenario, loses $500. Best case, he gets the money for a kill and a rifle out of it. So it's worth the gamble. Is going to hit the dink, but gets flinched out of the follow-up shot. Can't quite close that kill out. 6 HP left for Wannafly, but he's going to be far enough from the bomb to not have any problems. STK, while he's going to save the rifle once again, nothing else gained from that round. Not a single kill for Alpha Red as Lucid Dream closed the gap to just a 1.
Ah, that's right. So yesterday I was having this situation because Olivia's name is P-Ratch, right?
Yep.
And PTC is Patricius.
Yeah, no, that's thrown me off quite a few times looking at my monitor because the names are the original names and not the HUD ones.
But I was trying to tell Rob that PTC is P-Ratch, and I'm like, wait a second. No, that's not right. And then that was right, because P-Ratch and Patricius. Anyway, bit of a rush coming out. Much faster approach from Lucid Dream. Is the change in pace going to work? 3-man stack over towards the top of Banana. CBBK will fall to, or will actually finish off Aquino. Gets himself the double, unfortunately, one is his teammate. So it's back to the 4v4 situation.
Net gain of 0 on his stats.
Yeah.
But potential net gain on the round. Generally, we consider that all even situations after the first 5v5 do favour the Ts, as you can generally get a 4-on-2, 3-on-2, something like that. But never mind, Olivia up on the boost is going to grab a frag completely for free and will be able to fall back as well, but doesn't choose to fall back. Instead, hangs around and fights, loses that duel, and now it's all onto STK, alone on this site, abandoned by his friends, needs to frag out.
But Molly's going to buy so much time, but the counter Molotov as well. Oh, STK swings around. Wannafly goes down. You know, it's a 2v1 on the A site, but the other reinforcements coming in quick, smart, and STK can get a big amount of damage done onto both John and PTC, but John is now going to be left in a 1v2. KNTZ and Foxes closing the distance, want to go together. Moline on the back of site. Johnny Olsen going to try to tank it, but he's got no health to tank it with, and Foxes up on the haystack is going to close that one out. Alpha Red finally back on the board, and now 2 away from taking the first map here in the best of 3.
Only just, though, a very near thing, but Lucid Dream, they've brought it so far, but stumble just a little bit. Not out of things just yet, but that could have been the tie-up for them. That could have been the equalizer, and it's torn away. Alpha Red with a very fast and very good retake there. STK did the Lord's work buying that much time. Sure, he only gets the 1 kill, but in a 1v3, getting 1 kill and buying about 10 seconds is enough for your teammates to get in and clean up. So he did his job to perfection there. Can't really ask for any more kills than that. A multi-kill in that situation is unlikely. Did perfectly. Once again, the push going to be in onto A. Lucid Dream, full execute out. 2 players here. Double rotation coming from B, but not soon enough to stop this.
Oh, and Olivia dealt with this so well earlier on. No flash coming in either, so that's going to be for free. At least this time it is going to be traded out. PTC making his way in. SDK holding the apartment's position strong. 2 for him so far. 3 HP remains, but here come the reinforcements jumping around like madmen, and everyone's gone. Alpha Red, really fast retake before the bomb even went down, it seems. And that's going to be 15 on the board for Alpha Red. 1 away from map point now. And Lucid Dream, everything looks lost. They've got the money. They have that as the buffer, but unfortunately, they need some more.
Falling at the final hurdle, it seems. They bring it to 13-12. They get so close. And now they face down the barrel of a 15-12. Amazing retake from Alpha Red. So fast. Huge from SDK that he's able to hold on to apartments like that as well. That's a situation in which you're either 1 and done or you're 1 and getting out of there. Going back for 2 and actually hitting it is madness. But it makes it work for, or he makes it work for his team. Lucid Dream. They've got 4 rifles, a bunch of utility, the AWP. They've got everything they need to make this work, but easier said than done. They're still going to be able to hit these shots. Once again, Alpha Red have taken some very aggressive banana control and Wannafly. Somehow, that's a kill gone. Begging can't quite close it.
So close, just biting at the heels right now. Goes wide solo, and unfortunately, that is going to be his downfall. Wannafly falls to Foxes. There was so much utility to support, but none was used at all. And Lucid Dream, they're going to be picked apart. You can see the pressure building, although Mayrolls throws the man advantage. Gains that info. Was quite low, though, so maybe
a bit risky.
It was calculated. We'll see if it works out.
Full utility out onto A, and Olivia, you can't just re-peek into a Krieg like that. That's what's going to happen to you. Got to be very, very careful with that. It's not something you can really afford to do with the game the way it is in Foxes. That rotate, they should have heard that one. That should be the trigger to go on in. The flank coming through as well, but KNTZ up on top with the Krieg has found himself too.
Massive play, death from above. John Olsen, though, has somehow made his way through CT. Foxes switched on, might have just heard the footsteps, wants to try to deal with this, but tucked in the corner. Is Johnny going to feel this one? Yes, he checks it. Fundamentals coming through the cracks, and now it's all up to KNTZ. 10 HP. If he can get a singular, that'll be his job done. Oh, and he's going to do just that. Might even be able to find more. 4 seconds. Plain ring around the rosy. That's all he has to do. The bomb, it needs to be planted, but there's no time. And oh, STK hiding in the corner. That's all he needed to do. That's the game. That's all she wrote. Alpha Red win it 16-13 in the end. Lucid Dream drop it. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you shortly. It's break time.
compromises. Gamers demand the highest clock speeds to give them the FPS they need to perform. Rise to the moment. Intel Core i7, the official CPU of the ESL Proleague. Game, record, stream without compromise.
Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime. I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said then you better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you wanted to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody.
I've been working part-time jobs, chasing all my dreams out lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Intel. the road to Odense, Bedway, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and Pay Safeguard.
Hello and welcome back to ESL Pro League, where we just saw a crazy, almost comeback from Lucid Dream, but Alpha Red managed to close it out in the end. Big plays coming out from Olivia there, finally showing up. Didn't do too much yesterday, but it was good to see him finally popping off.
That was certainly a map.
Nuts. It was just action. It was just non-stop action all
Yeah,
over the
jokes
time.
aside, that was crazy.
I wasn't ready for it.
Neither was I, but
I thought there'd be structure. More, at least. There was some structure. You know what I mean? Like
risky business. No, I know what you mean. Like it was very much a more chaotic sort of game than we're used to seeing. Yeah, which is not a good or bad thing either way. It's just the way it was. It was a lot more of teams playing slow defaults and then snowballing really quickly off contact, or even teams just playing a fast default and then snowballing off contact. So we did see a lot of very frantic rounds. I mean, my favorite was that retake where Alpha Red retook the bomb site. That was actually the round that would have been the tie. It was at 13-12.
Yeah.
They retook the bomb site, and they had half the bomb site taken back before the bomb had even been planted. They were that fast on the rotate.
Smokes everywhere. Apps hadn't been dealt with. There was just so many, ticks that hadn't been checked yet, and they still made it work. And, I want to mostly forget about Inferno for the moment because I've got one of my favorite maps coming up right now, and that's going to be Vertigo.
Your boy Vertigo.
So excited to see a bit of Vertigo. It's been a long time since I last saw any teams play this. That at least that I've casted. There was a lot of it over in Beijing. Got to see 100 Thieves play the new iteration. That was good to see them play. I think they played Astralis on it initially. No, wait, that was the first map of the grand final, right? And yes, Astralis was just like, hey, look, we're really good at Vertigo, and you guys aren't. So sorry, we're going to win this, and then completely demolished. I
had a really weird moment when you said 100 Thieves, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Who?
They are 100 Thieves, aren't they? That's the boys. I remember now. Yeah, no. Good on them. But, yeah, look, I'm keen to see Vertigo. It's a good time. I've casted it precisely once. I've watched a decent amount of it in various tournaments around the globe, but only been hands-on with it once behind the mic, and, I've played it a few times and then just sucked, but, that's because I'm not good at the game and played enough. But it's a good fun map. I do like that we're getting something really different in, because there's not really any other maps like Vertigo in the pool. A few of the other maps have similarities, like we can say Mirage and Dust 2 have some similarities. You could draw comparisons between Train and Overpass if you wanted to, in terms of the fast rotations between both bomb sites, all that sort of thing. We don't really have anything that plays out the way Vertigo does.
Yeah, not really. I feel like occasionally you have sort of Nuke. I guess Nuke is probably the most similar because it's a bit up and down like Vertigo is as well. Obviously, the thing being Nuke, you have to aim up and down a lot more. There's more verticality in that sense. With Vertigo, look, you might have to when you're coming up ramp and you've got to clear those angles above you, but it's just not the same. Maybe over towards the B stairs as well when you do have to clear window. Be very conscious of that position because that's a little nook that the CTs love to sit in on the defense as well. But
have you seen, by the way, I haven't seen it in a pro match yet, but I've seen a lot of pug people doing it. Have you seen that stupid run boost pick you can do down the B stairs as a CT?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you jump up in the little cutout thing, you can get run boosted over, B hop down the stairs, get an AWP pick there on the T's coming out of spawn, and then just run back up.
On the short side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
you
the
slightly
stairs that can't
beat them.
To B, you just like if you do the run boost coming out of the cutout, you can beat them down there, get an AWP pick, get back out in like the first 15 seconds, I want to say.
Yeah, well, you can set, you can like throw a set of utility as well, which fully blocks off that little doorway right at the bottom of the stairs, which also allows you can just jump over to the stairs. Obviously, you have to be wary that there could be Ts looking straight at you while you're doing this, but if the Ts really want that stairs control, then they have to go straight through the molly or use their own smoke, which blocks their vision and helps the CTs out. And, if you do get to the bottom of the stairs as a CT and you're not checked, like you can go hide on those sandbags underneath or just use that guard box as well, which can deny so many angles from the Ts trying to come into that position. And that's something where I feel like we're going to see a lot of gameplay from these two teams today, as well as the fight for ramp. The fight for ramp is one of the most crucial positions now, especially with the scaffold and that new secret area going around on the short side of A.
Ramp is actually something I want to talk about because the last game and the only game so far of Vertigo that I've casted, I can't remember the two teams anymore, but it was before the sandbags were changed. They had that little hole on top of them.
Yeah.
This the team on CT side just sent an AWPer to scope through that hole. every round, and they got 2 kills like 5 rounds in a row.
Yeah,
I was
disgusting.
like, all right,
That's
can
gone.
we not do this? Like,
That's
this
been dealt
feels.
with.
I mean, it's also, you know, it was on the tees at that point to just stop peeking that angle, please. Just go anywhere else.
Be conscious of it.
Yeah, but I am glad it's gone because like things like that, I'm fine with pixel angles.
Yeah.
But that's a silly one. Like most of the pixel angles that we see are like the easiest example I can give you because we're just on Inferno is looking from arches into top mid. If you scoot right over, you've got a pixel angle into top mid looking between the wall of the building on your left and like the edge of top mid on your right. You can have a pixel angle there. That sort of stuff I'm okay with because that's just positioning for the AWPer. But that, like, the sandbags angle is like, yeah, just sit here. It's easy. They can't shoot you. You can shoot them. Anyway,
Yeah.
rant over. I'm glad
good?
it's gone. Yeah.
We got map stats.
Do we?
Throw them up.
I love map stats.
Let's go.
Hit me.
All right, Vertigo. So both these teams, they played it before. You know, they're about to play it again. And head-to-head, I'm not too sure how many times these two teams have actually played it. I'm going to quickly pull that one up and have a look because I'm very interested to see what the answer currently is. But I feel like this one's going to be favouring Lucid Dream. They picked it for a reason.
6 players for Lucid Dream and 4 for Alpha Red. Both of them have a 50% win rate, so 3 wins and 2 wins.
Ooh. Have they gone head-to-head? That's the real question. So I'm going to pull up. Lucid Dream have played it, you know, there's a couple more times. They did. Okay, so Lucid Dream won this 16-7 last time they played. So, you know, if history repeats itself, we are probably going to be seeing Lucid Dream take this match today. Take this map, rather.
That
and,
means
you know,
map
bit
3.
of dust too.
Cheeky bit of dust too, second time for the evening. That'd be right.
Not too bad. Both these teams are pretty good on dust too, so that'll be interesting to see. But, you know, we are going to be getting straight into the map now. And, what side has Alpha Red chosen to start on? I'm assuming it's the CT side. I guess we'll find out in just a jiffy once we do get into the match. Oh, wait, I can just have a peek over here. Yeah, it looks like so. CT side for Alpha Red, they want to try and control at least
be
the
sneaking
pace.
peeks at my monitor, mate. That's my map screen. I need that for reasons of knowing what's going on.
Get out.
All right.
No worries.
Okay, you can solo cast, but see ya. I'm out. Bye.
Well,
spoiler alert, I didn't actually.
All right, welcome to the Mac Show. Oh, wait, you didn't leave. Okay, he's still here.
It's a prank
Right.
the whole time.
Bugger. Anyway. So, it's going to be fun. I feel like Alpha Red on the CT side are going to have a good opportunity. You know, obviously playing Lucid Dream on this map previously, they are going to know exactly what they do and maybe have a better opportunity. You know, the other thing on the fly-through there, you see that little window above the stairs?
Yep.
You can get some nice little pop flashes in there.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I don't see many people doing it. It's very good if you want to go for the rush and get that B stairs control early as a T. I haven't seen too many people doing it in this iteration of the map, but when the stairs were in the opposite area before, it was a nice little pop flash you could do as well. Mid control, less important now without the door. Oh, MC, you haven't updated the fly-throughs. What's going on?
What do you mean?
There's a door there.
It's fine.
It's no door anymore.
Oh, true.
It's like with the...
I was willing to let it slide.
Oh, I'll tell you the biggest travesty of this year.
Yeah.
No ghost chickens for Halloween.
You're right. They
What's
didn't
going
add them.
on?
Normally they just sort of like forget about it and then sneakily add them a few days later, but not this time. I wanted my ghosts and sheets. B stairs control coming straight out for Lucid Dream, and they're going to find the first pick.
Speaking of, that pop flash just came into play.
Go, love it.
Beautiful.
Look at you making plays, knowing the map.
Well, that's going to be stairs control, but sneaky beaky bomb goes back down over towards that forklift area, looking to make their way up ramp. Obviously, forklift isn't there anymore, but we still refer to it as that because, you know, instead of bottom ramp, etc. Johnny Olsen, though, going to be having a bit of a tiffle with Foxes over towards the generator here. Or AC, as some like to call it. It is going to be Johnny winning the fight, and that's going to draw so many rotations. The A side about to be found for free. Olivia has gone huge, but with that smoke, that's going to be the one way. Managing to find the heads, hunting and looking for some more. Wannafly, no idea where he's getting shot from. Bomb goes down. And then Alpha Red, all of a sudden they have the advantage through the smoke. PTC goes solo. CBBK making sure that bomb plant is secured, but it might be too little too late. Can he go big here? 1v3 needs to pop off, but it is going to be STK finding the angle, wrapping around the bomb site there. And look at that. Big retake. Alpha Red off to a strong start.
And it's Olivia that does the bulk of the damage there. Great work in that regard. 3 kills. Peeking over the top of the smoke. We'll see it again here. Look at that. With the X-ray off, you can see just how little you can actually see in that POV. It's so tough to fight that angle. And then, you know, why not just charge over the top and get the third one? Nice little highlight there. Alpha Red somehow clutching back the pistol round. They're going to need to do some more of that. We are thinking that this is going to go the Lucid Dream way. So if Alpha Red want to prove us wrong and take that 2-0, they've got some work to do.
Aggression towards mid. PTC straight up ladder as well, but he's going to be caught off guard. John Olsen there with the deagle. Wants to try to get some revenge. Will he work the timing? Wanted to go through the smoke, but he does choose to stay safe instead. There is also an XM in play. MC's favourite weapon. That's going to be on Mayrolls. Over towards that B stairs area. Oh, looking for more. Hunting, getting it, spamming straight down to Wannafly, who gets some damage done. Big reload coming in, but that is going to be Alpha Red in the driver's seat. Big reload. I had to say it from the angle, you know what I mean? It was just
press of R.
Shoving those shells in there.
Real reload hours.
Clean round, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, every kill that shotgun gets is $900. So high risk, high reward for those things. If you can get close enough, you can make some good cash. Does look like Mayrolls wants to keep the thing as well, which coming up against a full rifle round, this could be a bit tough. The Krieg, not as many long-range angles to play on Vertigo as there is on other maps, so maybe it won't be as ridiculous here, but, you know, we'll see. Either way, Olivia trying to get out, does take a few dinks through the wall from that Krieg, but manages to make it to safety.
Oh, Kent's playing with fire there, really in his position, looking for the wall bang of his own, but he could get banged straight back because Lucid Dream, they've got the rifles now. Penetration, strong indeed, and Kent's will go down, biting off more than he could chew over towards the short A area. Would have played that a little bit more passive, but decided not to. STK, good positioning. Catching Johnny, jumping up the angle. Oh, just barely survives for the moment. Goes for the re-peek, and he is going to go down. Wannafly now coming up through that short area. Foxes, tries to get to safety, but Wannafly just dishing out the damage again. And now that is going to be the M4 picked up, but Wannafly could be on the angle. Off angle is here, but Wannafly with that Krieg is dishing out the damage. Range, not a factor like you thought it might have been.
What did I say? What did I say and why did I say it?
I don't know, but there's an XM remaining, so anything could happen from this point.
If Mayrolls does this, I will take my headset off and go high five MC.
Well, it looks like he's opting for the longer range weapon, being the Deagle.
It's fine. He has the XM on back. It still counts. That's it. There it is. Thanks, XM Cam. Love that, MC. But there's so little time. He's not really going for it. So, look, compromise, MC. I'll high five you after the map anyway, but not going to do it right now, as he's not going to be clutching this one. Detailed grenade fake there, as you can see.
Tried to pull him back in. No one in the end from Lucid Dream falling. And that was a relatively clean round. 3 alive in the end. And looking for some more Alpha Red. They did manage to have a clean round in the previous, but no round loss bonus. So it is going to be a slightly mixed bite. Utility will be lacking, but other than that, we'll see how these rifles can go. Lucid Dream going towards that A-ramp area again, keeping the CTs guessing. The one set of utility is going to be on Kent, who dumps that nade early. Big damage onto Aquino and Wannafly. Slows them down for a time. Only invested by the Ts to clear out that sandbags position as well. Aggressive utility. No one over towards short, but that smoke is there from the Ts, so they don't have to worry about it.
Olivia does have the AWP in hand, and we've seen some big players with that weapon on that play. I'll see if he's able to do it again, though. Peering over the smoke, shades of the pistol round, a very reminiscent angle, and looking for this opening frag. So far, no one's picked out far enough. They will. Timing, never mind. Timing is not missed at all. Finds one and the second straight over the top. They still don't know about this angle, Lucid Dream. They've not been able to counter it the 2 times it's popped up.
It's just pistol round all over again. No idea where they're getting shot from. It's not even heaven, it's just that boost on... just in the front of it. Anyway, CBBK, rough position to be in, but he will get the lineup. Perfect position for Foxes to be in. For CBBK to take his head straight off, looking for more, waiting for the lobby push to come in. The crunch, is it going to work? The lineup was almost there. The CTs, they're all going to be filtering in from the one position. CBBK just trying to hold his ground, but there's the cover. Johnny Olsen comes in. The CTs, they are going to fall like flies, but Olivia, can he make this work? Oh, can't cross. Headshot, beautiful from PTC to clutch it out. Second for Lucid Dream. And there is the drywall, the Jip Rock. Olivia's favourite spot that I've currently seen. I don't know, has anyone else really played that area? We'll just call it Olivia. There you go.
I mean, I don't know if it's so much the boost itself, but it's the boost combined with this smoke that's getting them. I'm sure if you know, there was no smoke and it was clear, then you've got to check pretty much every single box on Vertigo anyway, because you can climb on most of them. But it's the fact that they're also having to deal with being shot through that smoke, an angle they can barely see. I mean, so far it's been working. Pistols stacked over towards the ramp as well. And they're actually on all sides here. So if they can get this crossfire happening, things could get a little bit awkward, but never mind. Wanna is playing them down.
He just went and shot his teammate in the back of the head, reacted way too quickly.
Got him, boys.
And Kents will get the charity frag on to Aquino in the end, and Lucid Dream, they put a third on the board, take that lead back. And Alpha Red, the economy, once again, isn't going to be in the greatest of ways. Olivia not able to get that AWP, which has been so strong so far. But still will be able to play that position if he wants. Just this time with a rifle instead. Four-man stack from Alpha Red, prioritizing this ramp control heavily at the moment.
If Lucid Dream are going to go this way, how is he getting saved from that? He's somehow being able to recover that one as well. PTC with a huge double flash assist there too. My goodness, no business surviving that one. Olivia's changed up the boost just a little bit, trying to catch him out. And up on top, will find that first headshot there, but gets traded out. Falls to just 2. Foxes and May rolls up against the 3 Ts left. Minute 20 to play. John Olsen grabbing that one. It's all on May rolls now, 1v3.
Starts to make it work though. CBBK has taken so much damage earlier on in the round. He's looking very sharp. May rolls might have just gone for the gamble. This is good indeed. Although it was the fake. They've got plenty of time to play with, so the bomb will slowly but surely make its way back towards the A site. CBBK going to be spotted as that smoke was fading, that shadow giving up his position. Now PTC happy just to head towards B. We'll beat Mayrolls on the rotation for free. Just going around Cat for good measure. Planting there. Right there at default.
Oh, MC. You spoil us. Plenty of time for PTC to grab whatever position that he wants here as Mayrolls is on his way in. We'll get there pretty soon, but no kit, minimal utility. Actually spots the angle and does huge damage. Just one more bullet needed pretty much for either player, but I think it should be advantage Mayrolls at this point. Knows he's back here somewhere. Hasn't quite spotted him out. Will he actually check this? Might get caught out, but manages to sneak around the back. Surely not. No idea. Here's PTC where Mayrolls is gone, and he manages to sneak around, finds that final bullet required. A 1 versus 3 to give his team the third round. Just in time.
I was counting that one down. 10-second defuse. That was big. And the timing playing a huge factor. You'll see it time and time again on maps like Vertigo. But Mayrolls in that 1v3 might have just caused enough of an impact here in this round to keep Lucid Dream on that tilt.
Close. Goodness me.
That's a big contender for the Mount Juan game fuel power plays.
He didn't have a kit.
Yeah.
And then didn't bother counting it off in my head. I was like, he's got it.
I was just looking at that little red line at the top going, oh, this is a tight one.
Yeah, a little counter inside my head obviously went, yeah, it's fine, but didn't even think about it. Either way, gets it done. 3 rounds apiece now. And the CT is continuing to deliver here on Vertigo so far. That said, Lucid Dream do still have the guns to keep this one competitive. Much time to play with as well. They've given up on that fast ramp play almost immediately now. They've been punished for it a few times and choosing to seek their fortunes elsewhere.
Look at that. They've taken full mid control and placed, I think it was PTC over towards the corner there, maybe trying to force him through into lobby. That is exactly where he's gone. KTZ going to be dealt with, and now the pincer can happen over towards this A site, but the bomb is still there over towards mid, above ladder. Fox is very worried about this flank coming in. Just the doubt in their mind.
CBBK is going to be the one to take this early ramp contact, sneaking on up. Not getting a lot from it. Alpha Red have repositioned here just based on the nothing that they've found. They haven't heard anything just yet, and the late silent ramp play from Lucid Dream might be the way to go. Olivia is, of course, here, spotting this out, calling it out, and here comes the boost again. Going to go straight up and exploit the T-smoke. This time, they might just have spotted that out, and they finally will counter it. John Olsen is wise to it. Fox is here as well. If a few players actually hear it, CBBK straight through this smoke is going to get answered on, but bomb down, 1 versus 4. It's Mayrolls who has to try it again.
Frag's going either way, and Mayrolls left in between a rock and a hard place here at Tetris, just waiting, looking to play the game, figure out the puzzle. But he's leaving it so late. The T's not
gonna go
moving a muscle. They're in such strong post plants as well. Over towards the secret area as well as sandbags. This crossfire is so hard to deal with, but it is going to be Wanna just hitting more shots from that short area. Again, so sharp with the Krieg. And Lucid Dream, they keep that lead intact.
Only just, though, just the one round in it. You've watched more Vertigo than I have, Mac. Are you calling this one a T-sided or a CT-sided map? What's your thoughts?
Well, I still think it's T-sided in its current iteration just because the rotations are so crazy.
Yep,
but looking at some things I'm seeing develop, like that position from Olivia is so strong.
Not to interrupt, we just had a solo USP take down a solo AK.
Yeah, that happened.
All right, cool. Just so long as we've all sort of acknowledged that fact and we can now move on with our lives. Shouldn't be too much else coming from it here. John Olsen is checking the right area and we'll get that spray down nice and easily, but...
It was an odd position from KNTZ. If you play that further to the right, you're able to spot them jumping up and have that moment of them being caught in transition in midair and gives you that opportunity. Obviously, with a pistol, it's a bit of a different story. With Foxes, looks happy just to save the AK. Now, May rolls up over towards Heaven, waiting for someone to push in through the doorway. But it looks like Lucid Dream. They're going to be happy just to save. No one really tagged up, so they are all going to be able to survive there behind the scaffold. The bomb radius here on Vertigo, similar to Nuke, very, very tiny. So it doesn't cause too much damage indeed, unless Johnny Olsen stays too close.
Oop, back up, mate. There we go.
Should be
Not
right.
a problem.
There you go.
He doesn't do too much. The one thing that I want to keep an eye on is how Alpha Red are going to change up their A hold now that Olivia's boost has been found out. Because that smoke has been getting Lucid Dream into A every time. The only thing that was stopping them from getting in was when Olivia had that boost to counter it. That boost has now been spotted. You can probably go for it again later in the game, but right now it's going to be very fresh in Lucid's minds to look for that. So Alpha Red, I want to know what they're going to be doing about losing this A ramp now that they don't have that boost available. What do they do to stop this charge coming in? They do have the rifles, and I think they've actually gone for another boost. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but it is indeed the same one. Surely this won't keep working.
Look, if Olivia stands behind that metal pole, I'm sure that there's a level of cover which could be abused, potentially.
And playing the crouch as well, it's doable, but this seems to be the only answer that they've had so far, apart from throwing utility back and forth. That can certainly work. This one smoke that Lucid Dream are throwing is very good at blocking out this entire area.
TVBK has lurked up the short side all the way towards that cutout, doubling up, making sure short A rather is going to be cleared out. And now Olivia can't hold that from up on that position. So the bomb gets in for free. Plant goes down. The smoke's so crucial. Kent's as well going to cop some damage. Wanted to find some more as he goes to the top of Tetris again. Still just holding their ground, making sure that there's no utility remaining, but Lucid Dream, they've got to be flushed out from the scaffold area. So many people and great post plants as well. Wanna wants to fight as well with this Krieg, just waiting for the CTs to make their move. Here comes the retake utility. That molly's gone down a little bit too early. Foxes finds a singular. Wanna 1-for-1 is favouring Alpha Red. The trade's working out. Every shot is going to be hit. And Mayrolls closes it out. Big retake coming in from Alpha Red, only losing KNTZ in the end. Huge.
Well, that's the answer I was looking for. They're not going to try and stop them taking the site. They're just going to figure out their retake setup much better. That was, to compare it to their earlier retakes, it was a lot slower. They had a lot more of probing the smokes. They weren't really in a hurry. They had the kits that time, which is a big factor for that. But they didn't look like they were desperate to get through the smokes. There was no pushing through. They weren't just trying that boost again for fun. The other thing is they did wait for that flank to come in from ramp there as well. So if that's going to be their answer, the slower and more methodical retake, then that'll do. You know, they don't have to hold the site if they can retake it consistently, and that's some good damage there from Mayrolls here. Fighting the top of the stairs once again. First kill found. No one able to trade it just yet for Lucid Dream either. So Alpha Red, for now they've made an adjustment. We'll see how long it's going to work for.
Oh, I think Olivia was just spotted as well as the smoke was fading. Yeah, I'm curious to see. The T's ready to go for the peak. This angle's... Oh, they've spotted him. And Olivia might just get back. Oh, barely. Smoke invested. No wallbang actually coming out.
Some Matrix moves right there to avoid all of that.
Olivia's dodging bullets left, right, and center. Ridiculousness. KTZ up at Ninja as well. Perfect position, not spotted. Oh, this is going to be massive as well. Happy to find himself the double. Oh, brings it back in the end. Almost good for the third, but the bomb is down in the rough position to retrieve for Lucid Dream. PTC is now last alive as Boxers has gone high and managed to find the headshot onto John Olsen also. So, should be an Alpha Red round from this position. PTC planting aggressively, aware that the flank could be coming in from May rolls. I know.
Just going and planting close to that CT, but knowing the flank is unlikely. Just found it out as well. Knew that that was coming in. Saw Mayrolls coming that way last round. And now PTC can play the time. Got a flashbang in hand. Fox has tapped that bomb, playing a headshot angle now. And at least PTC knows that he's not on it. But the bomb is not planted favorably. It could just be a straight-up stick in the defuse at this point. He is as well.
Oh, it is. Unfortunately
for PTC, that's the disadvantage of playing the far side, is that he does not have the angle to get onto that diffuser. But he's going to keep his gun up. That's something at least. Alpha Red tied up 5 apiece.
That was nuts. KNTZ almost dropped the ball with this
God,
one.
That scared me.
Just went for the tap, but had to rely on the spray in the end. It got very, very dirty. But now we are at a tied game into the 11th round, and we are 5 apiece for both teams. Lucid Dream not able to deal with this early smoke that's been thrown by Alpha Red through the little window at lobby there. Getting so much strong positioning. Olivia just barely able to peek over the smoke there. Oh, hits it, finds it.
And now out completely to freedom. That's the sort of thing we needed. We saw it on Inferno, was Olivia's dynamic AWPing on B that allowed them to have so many rounds, and even on A as well, I guess. But the AWPing was really good. Needed to see the big green gun in his hands, and he's going to go aggressive on the ramp pick as well, but punished by Wannafly. Just a fraction too low to hit the shot. Brings it back to a 4v4 as the T's control mid. Got a lot of map to play with now. It's just Wannafly who's over here at ramp. TTC, though, getting flanked out. Takes a lot of damage going up for the cutout. Mayrolls watching it. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, but can still keep an eye on this T rotation.
PTC finally dealt with. They knew that he was stuck towards the mid sandbags.
Perfect.
And Mayrolls as well has spotted that bomb. Here comes those rotations. The troops are coming in. With 40 seconds, they don't need to commit to this B site. The bomb almost left by Johnny Olsen, but Wannafly now up aggressive on the A site. I'm sure there we are in the cutout. Advanced positioning. We are going to see John Olsen just playing the timer, staying passive, silent, progressively clearing everything he possibly can. There is some utility. Wannafly all the way into lobby. Is STK going to be aware of this corner? Oh, how's the fundamentals? Not too great. Wannafly cops a single bullet.
Bomb going to go down. 10 seconds to spare there as well. So Lucid Dream, they've managed to get themselves into the 2v2 post plant. Care of that incredibly aggressive position from Wannafly there. His second kill of the round. Doable for the CTs, though. Once again, they're coming in slow. Trying to make this retake work. It's a difficult crossfire to figure out, but they're in with a shot. Not if the Kriegs are hitting bullets like that, though. All it's up to Foxes. He'll find the first. He knows the location of the second. Going to get the smoke out. Try and play it, but will get taken down on the cross. Just a little bit too late. John Olsen, considering the AWP, doesn't want it. As Lucid Dream get back into the lead.
Big play. Aggressive play there at the sandbags. I was questioning it for a moment, but he did catch the timing. And Lucid Dream go out in the lead, 6-5. Alpha Red, they had a couple of nice rounds, but now the economy has been destroyed, so we'll see what they end up doing. Looks like it's going to be the 2-3 split for the moment. And Lucid Dream still not bothering with that B site at all. A couple of players passive, waiting for any aggression, looking to counter. But at the moment, Lucid Dream happy again just to continue dominating this ramp position.
BK is up once again with the MAC-10 this time, so maybe not going to have as much luck. But only up against the pistols, it's just Foxes with that single saved M4. And as you can see there, he's a little bit further back. It's the pistols who are playing contact here. You see BK looks to make his move. Teammates coming in as well, and we'll go down for free. So the first kill is found, but still a lot more to do. And with that, Lucid Dream going to fall out immediately and head for the other side of the map.
So much information gained by that play, though. So Lucid Dream, they are going to try and beat the CTs on the rotation, but Mayrolls holds strong with the Deagle. That's going to be a 5v3 in a hard position for the T's to have to deal with. Mayrolls here Wants to go towards Cat. Big flash comes out. Johnny Olsen cops some damage. There's the second, almost the third. It's STK with the Mac 10, making it work as well. Wannafly can only get the singular. And what a perfect round from Alpha Red on the pistols, only losing Mayrolls in the end and keeping the scores close. 3 upgrades for 3 weapons as well. That was a huge one.
Also, shout out Mayrolls for just owning that B stairs position. He's gotten a kill there. Pretty much every round there's been someone there. He's been able to pick it up, and big plays from the Deagle. Could have got the spray down there as well if someone else didn't nick it from him, but regardless, it's pause coming through. Do you want to ask me what this one is, mate, or should I just take a stab?
I don't know yet.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to take a stab. T-side, tack, pause.
Probably. Lucid Dream timeout. So it was a attack pause. There you go.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
Nice.
On the money.
For once,
Big
I
brain.
was correct. Look
Big
at me
brain
go.
Timmy.
Look at me. Lucid Dream, the money is iffy at best, and that's going to be a problem. I mean, we've seen the pistols work out pretty well on CT Vertigo, as these sites are all very close quarters. The Deagles can work. We did just see it, but on T side, it's a little bit more difficult to make the pistols work, and you can see that in the fact that they've only bought 2 Deagles, minimal investment from them. Wannafly does have some armor behind his, but everyone else pretty much just chilling. CBK is going for the rare cricket strat, where you jump and spam your Glock selection mode, and you make them think there's a horde of crickets that are coming to get them. You're emulating one of the great plays. That's the idea.
I'll call that the rattlesnake.
Yeah, that's what I would call it as well, but I was just sort of improvising for something else than rattlesnake.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, otherwise, you're right. Either way, not expecting a whole ton out of this round. Mayrolls, the Lord of the B Stairs, is once again here, looking down on all he surveys, a.k.a. the B Stairs. Not going to find anyone coming into his domain just yet, though, as Lucid Dream, walking a bit of a nightmare, really. Run this way, rifle. Run this way, rifle. Come to the B Stairs, Mayrolls.
Oh, that's it. Mayrolls again, pouncing, dishing out. Yet again, and Alpha Red in the lead now, 7-6. Looking like there could be the possibility of a 9-6 half if Alpha Red continue to string the rounds together. The economy's there. It may not be broken for a round or 2, but that relies on Lucid Dream getting over the line. Johnny Olsen back on that SMG again. I wonder if this one's going to be used for that information. Big smoke coming out over towards that short A area. Top of the scaffold already smoked off by the T's. So that denies that aggressive line you did see Olivia trying to play earlier. Good to see that their utility has already been worked out by a lot of these teams.
There might just have been an angle through the edge of that one for Olivia, but going to think better of it. Fall away with that. Krieg does have hefty range advantage over this ramp and spots out the one. No real damage found, and actually they're chasing very hard for that frag. We'll get to safety. Smoke down. Now can play around that, but all of Lucid Dream are getting ready to come up this ramp. We've seen a lot of action from the T's, and Olivia goes out dry. Not going to find anything. It has to be the CTs to answer now.
Well, that's a lot of utility spent towards the top of the ramp there. Johnny Olsen just waiting to make his move with that Mac 10. But look at this positioning as well. KNTZ so advanced right on the edge of the crane, hoping to punish any over-aggression. But I think it's going to be Mayrolls falling, which means that B site should be open for business. You do have Foxes there quite close, ready to try and defend that B site. But there's still 4 Ts here. You had PTC trying to sell the fake, trying to sell the rotation, but KNTZ now just going passive instead. And may play for the retake, but the money's not in the greatest of way. Managed to find that headshot, so there is an opportunity to try to get a couple of more shots off. Aquino going to be in a rough position, no cover for the moment.
Ooh,
and there's
okay.
another. Kent just opens up the round single-handedly for Alpha Red. The retake, it's on now. And the big flank not going to be coming out. All of the CTs coming from one direction. This time PTC wants to take point. Jiggling finds the head. Another found by Wannafly as well. And a big hold on the post plants. Lucid Dream back in the game, keeping it close, 7-7.
No tank tops or shorts, Mac. You're out of luck, mate. Going to be unfortunate for you. 4 injuries. Unfortunate.
Big unfortunate.
Either way, it is 7 rounds apiece, so we're headed for the closest half it's possible to have in a game of Counter-Strike. Who will get the 8? We're not quite sure, but in my mind, it's not too much of a difference maker either way. All comes down to the pistol round, really, more than this one. Accidents are preventable. Ladies and gentlemen, don't have accidents. That's how you prevent them.
Well, no one's fallen off the work site yet.
Several bodies have, but it was like after they were shot on the edge, so...
Well, early utility coming out there as well. Olivia, very aggressive.
There we go.
That's the one. Straight through the smoke. You would not expect Olivia to win that engagement at all, but just the element of surprise way too strong there.
How about winning that engagement? Either of those.
They've got that
Tees
pimpling happening as well right now.
immediately answer back.
They've got the pimpling.
Pimpling.
Everyone tilted.
Okay. I mean, you're right, but okay.
I didn't know you could lean in CS, honestly.
They just added it. New patch dropped 2 minutes ago. Leaning.
There it is. We back. We good. Kent wants to make his way straight through the window, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Want to fly. Good angle from Backcat. Smoke to AC. Using his set of util as best he can. Gets to default safely. CT still pressuring, but they're running out of time. And they don't have a lot of it to get on the bomb. To get that defuse wrap coming out from SDK. Starts to make his move with the SMG, but it's not going to be enough. Olivia now with the AK. There's no time remaining. Just wants the T's all to fall to that bomb. And that'll happen. Big damage. The money was there, but it is now half-time, so it doesn't really matter. Second half on the other side of this break. Ladies and gentlemen, more Vertigo shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Day after day, it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you want it to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy
Hold up your sign though. They ain't count on that. They ain't count on that. They ain't count on that. Show what you gon' do. They don't want all that. They don't want all that.
That sounds like a pop song.
Take a dive before you dry, y'all. It's the only way to live. You can't be without it, baby. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Try before you sign off. Shit can kill the sick. Real stars. It's the only way to live. Fancy cars and the smiles of the ocean. Purple sky, let that night come with peace. Anywhere you wanna be. Anywhere you wanna be. Yeah, yeah. Hold up your sign, though. They ain't count on that. They ain't count on that. Pick up panel to be right on, yeah. Cause no one really gives. Don't look back, I'll keep your eyes on. Long ago. Doesn't matter what it gon' cost. Never gave a shit. Real soul. Let it take a hit. Hey. Who's getting high on emotion? Look around. People fight all their life for some peace. Yeah. Look around. Fancy cars and the smiles of the ocean. Purple sky, let that night come with peace. Anywhere you wanna be. Anywhere you wanna be. Yeah. Hold up your sign, though. They ain't count on that. They ain't count on that. They ain't count on that. Show what you gon' do. They don't want all that. They don't want all that. They don't want all that.
Second half, here we are, straight down the elevator shaft and into the heavens. It is going to be a big match. And look, there is high potential for Alpha Red to cause this upset and take it to 0 here. 7-8 going into that T side. They've been looking pretty structured so far.
They have, yeah. So far, it's been pretty good. I was a little bit concerned at the start of that what they would do and how they would adapt once that boost got on start, because that was the thing that was winning them some rounds, but they managed to make it work. They shifted away from it almost entirely as soon as it was hard counted the one time, so good to see them adapting pretty freely to Vertigo here, and the retakes certainly worked out quite well for them. There was still a few that Lucid Dream were able to hold on to, and they did in fact get that half win, but the Betway odds say that we're going with Alpha Red for the win. That would be the 2-0 if they're able to claim Vertigo here as well. So, see what they've got for us on the T side. Looks like nothing overly quick just yet. They're spread out. Got a few players over towards the base of the ramp, but no contact made and 2 CTs waiting for them.
Heavy presence over towards the A site for Lucid Dream. They still just want this information. Good line going to be held by Aquino there. May just catch the T's on the jump up if they try to make it to Scaffold. But Foxes as well making a lot of noise over towards mid. You got STK jumping around trying to fake something, maybe hoping that the CTs will hear that as well. Just looking to play those mind games. But it seems like we might end up seeing... Look, this bomb's going towards B, I think, right now, straight through the lower area. So Alpha Red looking like they are going to try and commit here. Wanna fly.
He's the only one.
Yeah, off angle from the back of sight. This is going to be a strong hold.
It'll have to be. He's the only one actually here. He's looking for these T's to peak, and so far nothing. They're actually going to pre-fire and pre-check that as well. Great work from them. They've got to be able to clean this up. He still manages one, and there's the immediate swing in, but luckily for the T's, no contact found for John Olsen. Aquino, though, will grab one, and that bomb only just down, so they've got a lot of retake to hold off. Flash comes through. In they go. Olivia will find the first.
Strong positioning here at AC. Just trying to get more advanced, though. Not quite necessary. Mayrolls as well going to be spotted on the edge of the smoke, but the double flank coming in from the stairs is going to be very powerful. Olivia looking to deal with PTC as fast as possible, but PTC just needs to stay alive, needs to drive as much time as possible out through the clock. But they've swapped positions through the smoke. Olivia now coming in from the back. It's going to be CBBK taking on Olivia, and there's no kit. He's trying to stick it. Olivia going wide, but hits the shot, running out of time. Goes for the kit, but there's going to be no time remaining to get to the bomb, and that one's going to be locked down by Alpha Red. So the Glock round working out, and Alpha Red keep it close.
I mean, it was chaotic at best, but they still managed to get the round win due to the time dancing through the smokes. I think we had CT and T swap positions about 4 times during that fight, but nonetheless, it's Alpha Red on that T side will get the better of it, and that means they can go for the rifles. They've got themselves 3 of the big ones, Little Baby Galil and a MAC-10 coming along as well, and all pistols for the CT side. As you'd expect, it's what we see now in the meta is most of the time pretty much full save in the second round, and then you can get the guns out third. You can even get AWPs third round now if the first 2 rounds go your way on the losing side of things. So we'll see what they go for. Either way, it's going to be the ramp play from Alpha Red. It's something that they were able to exploit a lot on their own CT side. We'll have to see how well Lucid Dream are going to deal with it. Taking 93 for that kill is not an ideal start for the Galil.
Oh, but CBBK, look at that positioning, just crouching in the corner, not going to be spotted initially by Olivia, who does go down as well. Hyper aggression, but the T's not going to be able to trade in time. CBBK getting passive as well, trying to play the numbers game, but unfortunately the flank is going to be destroyed by KNTZ. Johnny Olsen spotted, but the T's going to stick to their guns, plant on this A-bomb site. And we are going to see a boost coming out now. CBBK trying to find the angle, but look, that's Olivia's position. They know it by trade. And
that's mine, and you can't have it.
That's the one.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, obviously, if you use it yourself, you'll know about it. But we even saw for Alpha Red that they used it for a couple rounds. They got a few good kills out of it. John Olsen happened to spot it. Olivia went down. Next round, they tried it again. Late round, also went down. Never touched it again after that. So it's one of those things that, especially if you're using it in combination by exploiting a certain smoke, as soon as they see that smoke, they're going to look for it. As soon as it stopped working, they stop doing it. There's no way it's going to work against them. Absolutely not. So now the CT side managed to get some guns in hand. They do have that auto shotty. Wannafly is going to be doing his best Mayrolls impression, but he's up against Mayrolls himself. And surely this man knows how to play against the position that he used all half.
Oh, that's the thing. Look, free headshot. Wannafly just
you
sleeping
think you can
on
be
that
the B-Stairs god, Wannafly? You are wrong. Oh, Great entry there from Foxes as well to make it a 4 versus 3. T advantage.
Oh,
PTC going fast with a shotgun though.
Patricious, delicious. Can he make it Fergalicious also? Maybe. There's smoke about to fade. Now, Mayros has been dealt with. SDK and Olivia going to go on the big rotation with that bomb back to A. SDK, can he lock it down? He's only got that smoke, so that, what, 15 seconds for the bomb to make the transition. And there's a lot of noise being made here as well, although another smoke will allow the safety of the plant. CBBK tries to find something, and that head wasn't ducked, so there was the potential, but it didn't quite happen. All 3 CTs going to be filtering in from the lobby area. The XM going in first, looking for the information. Safe gameplay.
My concern is that Galil on Olivia. They do have the molly. That's way too early for that molly. Could have saved that one for the bomb late round. But it's gone in now instead to try buy time. And I guess buying time also works, but the T's, they are at the disadvantage here. There is 3 players remaining. There's a smoke, so that molly wouldn't have ended up working, but now they can try and go for this bomb. STK is going to find the first and the second. They're on the bomb now, though, with a kit. Need to get the bullets through, and both players combine to cancel that defuse. Olivia even going to upgrade away from that Galil as well. Alpha Red make it 10-8. Deny that buy-in from Lucid Dream, and that was a big investment from them. They're not going to get another one out here. They might just force up some pistols, but nothing too major. This could be Alpha Red starting to get some purchase here on Vertigo.
Certainly have that opportunity to extend the lead right now. Using that nade smoke, trying to cross to the safety of Ladder. It's actually, what, Wannafly and Aquino team up there to get the control. Bomb's been retrieved, Mayrol's finding the double. I don't know how this all has happened, but it is seemingly favouring Alpha Red. It is going to be a 2v1. They know CBBK is aggressive towards that mid area with the Krieg, which is dangerous, but the bomb should be planted in just a moment.
He's also got no armor and low HP.
But, oh, that molly. The only thing stopping him.
Yeah, you can't go through that with the HP that he's on, so molly's very effective against lower HP opponents. It'll even be nice and extinguish it for him, but so much work to be done. CBBK, he's had some alright gameplay. He's had himself a few decent clutch performances, but this would be a big one if he can do it. And unfortunately, Mayrol's going to be watching the angle. 11 rounds to 8 now. The money back in the bank accounts, though, for Lucid Dream. This will be another buy-in for them. Chance to turn things around before Alpha Red run too far away on their T-side.
Big 3K coming in clutch there. Mayrol's 23 for 11 currently as well. That is a solid map from the man. We did highlight him, and that's exactly why. Looking pretty good indeed. Maybe able to get to 12 now. Lucid Dream, they are on the rifles. They've got a bunch of utility finally to play with. Hence, he's going to smoke that molly off and try to take full control of the B stairs straight away. There's a lot of T's heading in this direction. Do they go for the full execute, though? Rotation's a little bit late from the CTs. They're still sticking to the guns and a long way away over towards A. Could potentially come in on the flank as well. But the T's, slowly but surely, just going to double back towards the ramp area. Where's that go? Does that smoke mid? Or was it a decoy? Where?
Okay.
No, okay. I thought it went up.
Real
I thought it was a little hole.
Prank hours. Yeah, it's like he smoked up through the roof somehow. Aquino's got a good angle on that push from Foxes. Going up the ramp with a nade in hand is not generally the best idea, and very quickly the CT's falling back. The flashbang doesn't hit anything, but somehow still finds it. Apparently it did. There is almost the trade, but not quite for STK. And Alpha Red need to try and regain some control of this one. CBBK is also looking for a bit of a flank here as well. I think it's getting a bit awkward for the T side.
Lucid Dream, everything covered right now, but Aquino not going to be wary of the sandbag position. Almost finds one onto Olivia, who cops some damage, but it is going to be the belated trade. Aquino has done his time for the crime, but Olivia, again, only cops a single bullet for that kill.
Very ready for that flank to come out here as well. PTC is looking over the top, but the nades and the bullet coming through should give them a decent idea on where that one was coming from. Bomb will go down in an equalized situation, 3-on-3. Fresh smoke supplied as well. So it's all down to these CTs to try and force their way through these smokes. And Alpha Red played against this sort of thing a lot in the last half, so they've got to have an idea of the options that are possible.
Advanced position from Olivia. SDK as well, just underneath that ninja area. Oh, so advanced. We'll see if they make this one work. SDK going to be taking contact. Olivia swings wide, and all of a sudden, there's going to be a 1v2. Mayrol's flourishing in these situations as well. Oh, but trying to fight, gets the singular, but on the bomb, PTC now just going to be sitting there. That nade is going to finish it off. Surely it does in the end. Oh, coming down to the last second of that defuse as well. That was such a gamble to commit to the HE of all things.
And to to go in with the Glock rather than the knife. That's the big one for me. Like, the HE, 100%. But going in with the Glock here, let's see this defuse timer. Oh my god.
The best part was,
second.
Mayrolls knew that he could completely tank that nade because he was on full HP.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm going in here. But I honestly would have thought in that situation you'd see left click with the knife going in with the nade as well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Got it done. 12 rounds to 8. Alpha Red pull it out. Getting this lead happening here. And this is a last-ditch buy for Lucid Dream. They will not be buying in the next one if they lose this. Putting 3 players towards this ramp control again. They really want to fight Alpha Red here. And so far, it's gone really well.
That aggressive smoke on the scaffold just allowing Alpha Red, or allowing Lucid Dream rather, to keep Alpha Red guessing, worried about that scaffold positioning. There was some noise made on purpose from that short A position. I can't remember who was playing it. I think it might have been CBBK.
Oh dear, things bad to worse now as Foxes gets caught out over smoke.
Johnny Olsen.
UMP's in close range or a double tap delete. Basically as good as an M4 in that range. Actually, no bet, actually can run.
No prisoners in
wow,
this round.
That was a great round from Lucid Dream. Completely clean. 5 players up. That saves their economy as well. They were about to be in a shambles if they'd lost that, but that breathes new life, gets them back into things here. They've all got a bunch of money remaining, and of course they didn't drop a single gun, so no reinvestments needed. On the side of Alpha Red, it's a bit shakier. 2 rifles, 3 SMGs, but we'll see what the change-up's going to be. I feel like not fighting ramp is certainly the play, and it is indeed. They're heading out over towards B instead.
Oh, they're trying to miss flash though. See if they get this control of the stairs. SDK coming in from mid. Johnny Olsen going to be forced to play from the B site, so mid control is there, but Johnny Olsen found 1 before falling. SDK went down to PTC also. Once again, a rough position for Alpha Red to try to play back into the round, but CBBK going to find the nice headshot onto Foxes. And everything falling apart. Olivia has to do so much work here, but at least he's found the 2 headshots. Has to go for the ace to clutch it. Has the opportunity with that isolated fight, but PTC hits the shots slightly better. And that is going to be double digits now found for Lucid Dream.
And an eco coming out for Alpha Red as well. They can't afford to buy into this one. So after this round, going to be 11-12 unless something goes horrifically wrong. And Lucid Dream straight back into things immediately as Krieg's putting in work on the CT side as expected. Alpha Red taking a quick tack to talk about things and what they want to do. They can't, I mean they can, but I think it would be not an optimal decision to force in here because you can get some pistols out, but given how your rifle rounds have gone, I wouldn't be relying on pistols here. Better just take a save, give up the round, let them get 11, and try and make a play for it with full guns in the next round to come. The other thing is as well is that they do have a map to play with. Like,
I guess so.
They can't get any more rounds on Vertigo. It's not the worst. And, of course, this is not the mindset you go into these maps with. You never just want to just say, yeah, we'll play third, because you don't. But it's not quite make or break just yet, I guess is where I'm going with this. Once again, it's some very fast map control with both utility and players devoted to it from Lucid Dream. Alpha Red, this round's just the pistols. I'm not expecting too much, but I'd like to see... That's a whole angle.
Very ambitious.
I'd like to see what they can make out of it. That's your 1 key press off falling off the map there.
CBBK happy to take these engagements, but Olivia with the deagle, making it work. That was the wallbang as well, of all things. Aquino good for a singular, and the trades favouring Alpha Red. Look, they can get so much damage done to the economy if they continue getting these kills as well. Olivia getting that Krieg in hand. Bomb goes down. That's so much extra money in the bank. Early smoke, but Johnny also goes aggressive. Olivia going to be bringing this one back. It's Wannafly in a 1v2, and Mayrolls as well hits the final shot. Alpha Red, they're causing the upset on the pistols of all things. Lucid Dream are going to be kicking themselves, running in solo every time there. Way over aggressive.
Not like this. To the pistols as well. We thought they were going to have to make the play in this following gun round, but at least now they have an idea of how to play that ramp. Right? If they can exploit that ramp with pistols by just moving up slowly, looking for an entry, and then flooding in together, now just do that with util and rifles. Lucid Dream, they're not even peeking the ramp the same way now. They know that's what cost them that. They don't want to risk the players the same way. Instead, already repositioning, worried about B, looking for these long-range fights, and it's Mayrolls, the god of the B stairs, continuing to get entries. Does die on the B site because, of course, they're not the B stairs. He's not the god of those, but nails the entry every time. So
maybe biting off more than they could chew. There was that opportunity to take the B site, and look, it was a gamble. But PTC loves that corner over near AC. But Olivia, oh, is he going to be ready? Not this time. What?
Excuse
No way!
me! What the hell is that?
Hits back instantly with the double, so it was all for nothing, but a marvelous reaction given the opportunity and the situation. 2v1 on the A site, or over towards short at least. CBK goes slow straight into the crosshair, and now it's going to be a 2v2. KNTZ still full utility. Surely they need to bust this one out. Molly over towards that Tetris area. PTC drops his before retreating back towards the lobby, trying to buy as much time as he possibly can. Flashes in, slows it down, gets back up to Tetris, tries to deny
risky,
the plant.
Very risky.
Oh!
20 seconds left. I'm not even sure you need to commit to that, but nonetheless, going to get it done. Now it's all on KNTZ, low HP. First kill found, but one bullet will be the closer. And it's the head spotted, jumping in. Somehow, PTC is going to be able to find that one. We'll be able to grab a Krieg as well with plenty of time to go back for that defuse, but I thought with his head spotted, that would have been the advantage given over.
Just hopping around the corner, mid-air, hip fire spray.
You all ever just send it in clutches like that?
That was the definition of sending it. The postman, PTC. Just getting every bit of mail that you've sent today.
Bruh, what is this game? What are we doing? that was a stupid round. I mean, the last one was stupid as well with the Deagles, but...
Postman Patricius.
Not bad. I mean, pretty sort of TV show rather. That's what Postman Pat was actually short for this whole time. Anyway, Deagles out along with a couple of rifles have been forced into. And fair enough, absolutely give one to Olivia. He's been clicking heads with it, but Nayrolls is going to recover that entry, at least keep it a 4-on-4, but does take some damage for it. No one else has head armor to throw that rifle over to, but give it to KNTZ anyway, favoring the full HP.
UMP retrieved as well, so there is an opportunity for some extra damage, even though Mayrolls with that Deagle has been deadly. You can see that he's got that one out instead, knowing that there is slightly more opportunity for the damage. Covering the window, making sure there is no CTs in that position. Deep smoke, they're going to try to wrap through mid, and KNTZ with the range of the Krieg is able to get the trade beautifully. Back to the 3v3, and Alpha Red happy just to go slow. Double down, double back. Try to work these angles. AK retrieved there for Mayrolls as well. STK still yet to find himself a primary weapon, but happy just to keep the Deagle rather in hand, ready and waiting.
The Kriegel.
The Kriegel. Chris Kriegel.
Might as well be at this point. Mayrolls on his favoured stairs, going to be going down instead of up in this time, going with his boys. Yeah, yeah.
They've done a ring around the rosy.
They have
CBBK
actually.
went down B stairs, round the U-bend, and up.
Swapped it out.
They think they've made the read, but that's going to be the B site for free. Alpha Red working the timing.
15 seconds, though. They've got to get this bomb down, but fortunately, they have enough time to shift all the way in. There we go. Now they get the bomb down, but Lucid Dream. That's tough. They will get over here just in time. PTC is going to be here very fast for the contact, and this will actually be the first shot. Mayrolls can give himself away there. PTC, they know he's close now, and he'll be charging in for this first contact.
Flash comes in off the top of the girder as well. Mayrolls not blinded, but still winning the engagement anyway. STK utilizing the Deagle. They're going to be hiding Kents as well. Backcat going for the bait and switch. Now STK, he's just going to win the fights anyway. The MP9, look, it's got the movement speed, but he doesn't have the movement boy, and it's going to be Kents just smacking him down. 14 on the board. Alpha Red looking to take it here 2-0.
My favorite thing about that final fight is that STK is the one who faces.
Yeah.
You can see that last player running in is still checking behind him, looking at the stairs. They don't know where that last player is because STK has been the only one fighting from that corner. They didn't know the second player was there. So even if he loses those fights, and in the end it was that second player there who swung out and won it, even if he loses that last CT is going to be looking everywhere but the spot where they just killed a player.
100%.
And that was the play that would have got it for them.
It's when you do the double down on overpass over at Toxic as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Similar thing.
One player facing, one player baiting for later. That's a pretty quick delete there. This is just a pistol round, so you'd want to hope it's nice and clean from Alpha Red, but if it is, that's map and series point. All they've got to do is win this anti-eco, and they've got 4 match points for themselves.
Oh, and they're doing such a good job as well, dealing with all the CTs. There is some damage traded there. Wanna-Fly and Johnny Olsen both finding singular frags, but the impact in the round is very light, considering match point He's on the other side of this bomb exploding. Johnny Olsen, he's going to be denied by Mayroll, still lurking at the B stairs. Didn't even need the help going over towards that A site. Left on the lurk.
Let me say again. God of the B stairs.
God of B stairs. Mayroll.
Has he lost an engagement there since I started talking about it? He might have before, but every time I've seen him, every time we've caught him on camera at B stairs, he's killed somebody.
There might have been one round where he lost the engagement, but Lucid Dream went to the A site every round. They didn't even dabble with it.
No, I weren't touching it. All right, well, it all comes down to what could be our final round here. Alpha Red just need one more, and are they considering going and challenging the ramp again? Certainly looks like that. They've got a couple players here, but let's see if they actually choose to commit to that. Once again, COBK is in the same spot that he's been in. They're going to get punished by it this time, as it has caught them out a couple times. And, ooh, spicy boosts. That's a real spicy boost.
Oh, over towards mid as well. This is going to be a couple of kills for free, but PTC drops early. Could have found that second. They're going to go back for more as well. SDK goes to ladder instead. Wants nothing to do with that business over towards the B site. Three-man stack going for a different approach for Lucid Dream. Only two towards A here. Aquino close at the crane.
This is different as well. This is the first time they've played a non-contact ramp setup. I say that Aquino's immediately moving, but they've been facing ramp every single time, and now the smoke will give them away a little bit, but they're not actually facing this. They're choosing to play down for the time being instead.